A few lines deepen around her eyes when she smiles, but otherwise, her brown skin is smooth. Her hair, which hangs to her shoulders, clings to its original brown-black color under a top layer of silver. Abuela's grin and wink as I blaze by confirm that, today, she's not fully enforcing her no running in the house rule. Maria Elena bolts out the back door and into the yard to count while I dart into the living room to find a place to hide. A framed picture of my dad as a teenager with Abuela Gloria, his mom, and Tío Roman, his younger brother, sits on a side table. The sight of him makes me smile despite the dull ache that has lived in my stomach since he died. "What's up, Pop?" I whisper as I pass his picture. When I return to the kitchen, zigging and zagging, unsure of where to go, I pass Mama, who holds a clip in her mouth as she twists up her long, thick, dark brown hair. She mumbles something as I go by her, so I stop, spin around, and give her a questioning look. She holds her twisted up hair with one hand and removes the clip from her mouth with the other. "Lola, what are you doing? People will be arriving soon." The thought of everyone gathering to say their final goodbyes to Pop makes all my muscles clench at once. I take a deep breath before pleading, "Just one more round, please?" I press my hands together and pray that Mama will allow me another game, which means more time not having to think about what's going to happen later. Mama sighs but nods while clipping her hair into place. As she sprays a table with wood cleaner, I think maybe she also needs a break from prepping for the memorial. Time to run and play and sit in silence someplace, waiting for someone to find her, instead of making everything seem fine because the house is clean and lemony fresh. "Hey, do you want to play?" I ask. "Come on, you can be it. Bet you can't find us." Mama doesn't even look up. As she wipes down the table, she says, "I don't have time to play. There's too much to do." The dull ache in my stomach throbs. Mama waves a hand and says, "Go. Last one." "Okay." I force a smile and add, "Don't tell Maria Elena which way I went." Mama nods, and when I look over at Abuela, she pulls her spice-filled fingers across her lips without touching them and throws away the key. I jog up the stairs and enter the first bedroom. On the doorframe, pencil marks reveal when Tío Roman, Maria Elena's dad, became taller than my dad, Oscar. I grin, knowing how much Pop hated physically looking up to his younger brother. The first bedroom would be too easy, too obvious. I've already hidden in Abuela's room, and the bathroom is too small. Going into the yard or the one-car garage is a risky option, since Maria Elena is counting outside by the mango tree. With time running out, I decide today is the day. On tiptoes, I inch my way toward the closed door of the small back room. After I place my hand on the knob, I grip it and turn slowly until I hear a click and the knob can't move any farther. As I push the door open a few inches, the hinges creak. I freeze, hold my breath, and glance over my shoulder, listening for voices or footsteps coming my way. Nothing. This room is unofficially off limits. The door is always closed, and once, when Maria Elena and I had gone in, Abuela was quick to follow, saying, "What are you doing in here? This is no place to play." She didn't explain why, and we didn't ask. We just left because Abuela doesn't usually talk to us like that, and her tone made it clear that playing elsewhere was an order, not a suggestion. The fact that we never go into this room makes it the perfect hiding place, though. And since Abuela isn't enforcing all her rules today, I open the door until the space is wide enough for me to slide in sideways. After I gently push the door back in place and release the knob, I stand still and let my eyes adjust to the darkness. Thick, pull-down shades block out most of the light, but sunshine sneaks into the room, spilling over, under, and around the shade's edges. Flecks of dust dance in the muted sunshine, and I rub my arms to erase the chill that spreads over my skin. If Abuela really didn't want anyone in here, she would lock the door, right? Ignoring the cold that clings to me, I snake my way around the crates filled with knitting and crocheting supplies. I move a large, heavy box near one of the corners to see if I can fit behind it.